Hi everyone, welcome back to Raw FPL. So in this one, it's the game week 26 team selection. I'm currently recording this just at half time of the Aston Villa Liverpool game, and Watkins has just scored to take the 2-1 lead. So that's absolutely massive for assistant manager Emery. He's currently on 22 points. Let's see if that sticks. I expect Liverpool to come back afterwards. But yeah, currently on a really big green arrow up to 73k on 93 points as it stands. But as I said, the Liverpool second half, I expect them to sort of come back. So we'll see. But yeah, really good green arrow so far. In this one, I am looking to potentially make definitely a transfer on Ahmad, potentially another one, and I'll talk about the assistant manager chip as well. So if you do like this one, please do drop a like and hit subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it. So before we look at game week 26, let's quickly take a look at game week 25. And as I said, currently Watkins just took the got the winning goal, so Villa are winning 2-1. Emery, he's on 22 points as it stands, because obviously it's just showing up here as 4, but because he's currently got getting the win, and gets the table bonus as well. Yeah, he's actually on 22 points. So I'm currently, as it stands, on 93 points, and I've just broke into the top 73k as well. So let's hope it sticks. But yeah, we'll see. I kind of expect Liverpool to come back. But elsewhere, in goal, Jordan Pickford, he blanked. Howson blanked. Trent's still playing, but he's obviously lost his clean sheet. Gabriel against Leicester, he got his clean sheet. Salah, if you play triple captain, again, he's just unstoppable. I think this season, you know, he needs to average something like 3.5 points per game to break the record. So I'm pretty sure he's going to break the FPL record this season. Again, just scored today, so he's absolutely on fire. And Buemo, he's been a bit disappointing, but he has got Leicester next. But yeah, he's not been doing too great. He did get an assist chalked off because of it was off VAR offside. But he's got Leicester, Everton, Villa, and he does play in 29, which is key. I think if you are going to try and get through 29 without free hitting, having players who definitely play, obviously like Mbeumo, there's no point using a transfer. So yeah, Mbeumo, he's going to stay. Palmer, a lot of people looking to sell him. I am looking to sell him myself, but not until game week 29. He's obviously got Villa, Southampton, and then Leicester, both at home. So I wouldn't go selling Palmer yet. I'd definitely keep him. Maybe game week 29, and I'll talk about the next section. But yeah, Palmer, his output's obviously slowed down quite a bit, but I definitely would keep him for the next 3. Dango getting the goal. He looked really good. You know, I'm glad I brought him in. I think he probably is. Definitely, if you can't afford Semenyo, or if you can't afford Kluivert, I definitely don't mind Dango. 5.1 million, and the fixture's really good. And again, he plays Brentford at home in game week 29, and then Ipswich in game week 30. So I'm probably going to wildcard, probably game week 31 to be honest, because then I can get ready for the doubles coming up in game week 32 and 33. And also because Bournemouth have got a really good fixture in game week 30, so do Man City. So yeah, Dango, if you've not got him, you know, if you do have Ahmad, I think Dango is my probably top 1 transfer that I'd get for Ahmad. He's playing striker, and to be honest, Evan Nielsen, I don't even think, I mean, he'll probably reduce the minutes, but Dango's playing so well. I can't see him coming straight back into the team, and it's looking like he's going to be out for a bit longer anyway. So I really like Dango, especially if you're wildcarding. There's no issues there. Gakpo, he obviously missed out, and he's not even in the squad for the Aston Villa game, so it's looking pretty unlikely that he starts against Man City. So I think he is probably a sell, but as you'll see in the next section, he's obviously got Man City next, but then he's got Newcastle and Southampton, and then he blanks. So I'm not sort of blessed with so many transfers. So I do want Haaland. So I might go straight from Gakpo up to Haaland, but I'm going to have to wait till game week 29 to do that. Again, I'll discuss it in the next section, but I am looking to sell him. It's just when I do it. Wood just continues doing what he's been doing all season. Another goal, 3 bonus as well. Even though they lost, he's just a machine. And these fixtures don't look brilliant. Newcastle, Arsenal, Man City, but then he does have Ipswich in the blank. And a key thing here is he does play in 29. So I'm not going to be selling him. I don't know if I'd be buying him right now because these fixtures aren't great. But if you've got him, I don't think you sell him. I think you just hold him through. I mean, it depends how many transfers you've got. But, if you've only got 2, 3 transfers, you need to be kind of focusing on, getting players who play in Game Week 29. Unless you're free hitting. If you're free hitting, then fair enough, you can kind of do what you want. But yeah, I don't think I'd go selling Wood at this stage if you've got him, but I don't think I'd be buying him. And then Isak, I've just got so much value tied up in him that I'm just going to hold him. Forest, Liverpool, West Ham, and then we're going to bench him in Game Week 29. He does have the double confirmed in Game Week 32. So yeah, I mean, if you don't have as much money tied up in him, then fair enough. You could maybe look to go for someone like a Cunha if you need money for for other moves. But yeah, for me, I've got him at 8.4 million. So yeah, I've got so much money tied up. So I think him and Salah are going to be the two that I bench, and probably Trent as well. But yeah, if you need some funds, I don't mind selling Isak to someone like a Cunha, just because Cunha's fixtures are great coming up, which I'll talk about in the next section as well. And then yeah, on the bench, Ahmad, he's become a problem. Obviously, Gakpo's an issue with the injury. Ahmad looks like he's out for the season, so he is a sell. And Colwill, I'll get Colwill's 1 point, which a bit annoying, but yeah, I suppose it's better than nothing. And then Mazraoui, he blanks as well. Okay, so looking ahead to Game Week 26, and yeah, I've got 2 free transfers. I don't have anything in the bank, so I will have to kind of make some downgrades if you want to upgrade somewhere. But the plan is, I've got 2 injuries. I've got Gakpo out, and I've got Ahmad out as well. Ahmad's out for the season. Gakpo could be back, and also I want to do a swap from Gakpo to HAALAND in Game Week 29, and also Gakpo could be back for Southampton. So I'm sort of leaning towards keeping Gakpo. Ahmad's out for the season, so he's the one that I'm going to transfer out. So I think there's a few options. If you've not got Dango, I really like Dango, or other midfielders from Bournemouth, so like Semenyo and Clivert as well. But I've obviously got Dango already, and I also want a bit more money, so I can get Nwaneri. Now it's a bit of a punt, I suppose, because Martinelli and Saka, they're still out, and I don't think they're going to be back kind of anytime soon. And I'm thinking of wildcard in 31 anyway. So I guess the risk is kind of, decreased a little bit because I'm going to be wildcarding anyway. So if I put Nwaneri in, I'll sign Nwaneri, and yeah, I'll obviously play him. I'll then have 0.9 mil in the bank and 1 transfer left. So what I do with that transfer is I could either sell Emery, because he's obviously got Chelsea at home. I could sell Emery and I could get Arteta, who's got West Ham at home. So I'll have like the Arsenal triple up. But then I don't know whether to use a transfer on that or just to wait. So I'm definitely going to do the Ahmad to I can't even say his name, Nwaneri. It's just whether or not I do Emery to Arteta. There is part of me that wants to go for the table bonus, and I could do Emery to Van Nistelrooy. But I don't know. I could just see that going horribly wrong. I could also do Emery to Thomas Frank as well. But yeah, I've got the money. I can kind of go to anyone. I could go to Arteta. So I think it's either Arteta, or if I take a punt, it'll go to Van Nistelrooy. Or I just save it. So as normal, I'll let you know what I do. But yeah, currently, this is the team. Pickford in net, Man United at home. Not worth a transfer. He plays in 29 as well. So yeah, I'll be just rolling that and just saving the transfer there. Trent, he's got Man City away. Now, Trent, I just play him every single time. You can get attacking returns whatever game. Also, Man City, the defence isn't that great, so I don't think it's as hard as it used to be. Gabriel go nowhere. West Ham, decent fixture. Same with Howson. Wolves at home, that's a good fixture. Mo Salah's currently got the armband, and the only other player I'm sort of considering is Isak, who's got Forest at home. But I think Salah is just on such good form. Yeah, I think he can definitely get a few goals there. So I think I'm probably going to play it safe, go with Salah. If you've got a kind of, if you think Isak or even Palmer could outscore him, even Mbeumo, Leicester away, those four are all pretty good. And Dango, to be fair. So there are some good options, and this is a week where you could go against Salah, because I do think he'll score, but he's not going to go and get a hat trick. I mean, he could do. He's playing so well, but he's less likely to go and get a hat trick against Man City away. If it was home, then maybe. But yeah, I just think you could play the captain armband on someone else, and if Salah does do well, then I don't know. I think this week in particular is one of the weeks you can go against him. But having said all that, I just think, yeah, I'm going to probably play it safe and go for Salah. But yeah, Mbeumo, Leicester away, good fixture. Palmer, lots of people on about selling him, but as I said, I just don't think it's worth it. He's got Leicester and Southampton coming up, and then game week 29, potentially sell him, but I'll talk about that in a sec. And then yeah, new signing Nwaneri. As I said, that's probably going to be the transfer that I make. If it's looking like he's going to change in price, which I think he might tonight, then I will look to do the move early. And then Chris Wood up top and Isak. And yeah, as I said, Chris Wood, I don't think I'd go buying him right now. Best Gakpo replacement, and say if you need someone now, then I think Cunha. Cunha's, yeah, he's got really good fixtures, and especially if you're not free hitting in game week 29, he's got a good fixture, Southampton away. So Bournemouth, it's not the best fixture, but then he's got Fulham, Everton, Southampton, West Ham, Ipswich. So yeah, I really like Cunha. I think he's the number one target if you do need a Gakpo replacement. So that's my current thought. I think Nwaneri in for Ahmad. As I say, I'll probably do that tonight if it's going to change in price. It's just whether or not I use a transfer to do Emery, and it probably would be Arteta or Van Nistelrooy. But as I say, I don't know. I don't know if I can bring myself to do it. So that's what it looked like there. That'll be my 2 free transfers. I mean, this is the plan for Haaland, right? So, game week 27, yeah, I'll just roll. I'll try and roll all of these. Game week 28, obviously Arteta goes. You then get the money back from your assistant manager. So I've now got 1.7 in the bank. Again, I'd roll that. Game week 29, this is where it gets interesting. So I've obviously got lots of blanking players. So I'd have to bench Isak. I'm not selling him. I've got too much value. Same with Salah. I'm not selling him. I've got too much value. I think it will be a red arrow this week, but yeah, it's just I've got Salah at 12.5 and I've got Isak at 8.4, so it's just not worth it. And then Trent I'd probably bench as well. So I need to get rid of Gakpo, and the obvious one here is I want to get Haaland. Like, so many people who are free hitting are going to have him. He's probably the best. Why is that not there? I need to update that. Yeah, he's probably the best captain as well. Brighton at home, really good fixture. So Haaland there. I need 5.4 million. So to do that, I've got 2 more transfers that I can use. So it'd have to be Palmer out, and I'd probably want to get another Bournemouth player, because Semenyo plays every game and they do look really good at the moment. So I'll get Semenyo, and then I need to find 0.1, and that would be Colwell out, who also plays Arsenal. And I'll probably just get, I don't know, I've got 4.3 mil, so it's going to have to be someone like Castagna or something like that. So I could get Castagna in. There he is. There he is. Yeah, so I could get, obviously I wouldn't captain Castagna. I'd captain Haaland there. So yeah, that's the team there. And then this is game at 29. I mean, it looks fine. I'm as I said, I'm expecting a red arrow, but I've got Haaland captain, which is good. And then game week 30, as I say, I'll probably keep it because, there's some really good fiction here. I've got the 2 Bournemouth guys against Ipswich. Obviously, Trent, Salah, Isak will all come in. And then probably game week 31, that's when I'd look to wildcard. So then here, I can just change it all up in game week 31. I change all that up, and then game week 32, that's when the doubles start happening. So, yeah, that is the current rough plan. As I say, at the moment, at 73k, let's hope Emery can secure the victory. But yeah, we'll see. And yeah, that's the plan. Currently, I'm going to do Ahmad to Nwaneri. I'm leaning towards just holding the transfer on. I don't know, it's a tough one. I'm leaning towards holding the transfer, but then if Emery goes and loses tonight, then I don't know. Maybe I'll just do Emery to Arteta. Oh, there's a slight chance that I do Emery to Van Nistelrooy, but that just might be my Leicester bias coming in. But the table bonus is so good, so we'll see. I don't know. Definitely Ahmad out to Nwaneri, and then we'll see about the assistant manager. If I'd make a decision now, I don't know. It probably would be to Arteta, but as you can tell, I'm a bit unsure. So I'll put it in the comments what I do. Drop any questions you have. I'll be sure to answer them. And yeah, let me know how your game week's gone. Let me know what transfers you'd make, and yeah, best of luck. I'll catch you again after the deadline. So good luck. Don't forget as well, Friday evening. That's when the Leicester game kicks off. So it's slightly earlier to do transfers and that. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you did like this one, please do drop a like and hit subscribe if you're new. And I'll catch you again next time. Cheers.